actually be a cop.
Alright, we are coming back now. Round 5 in the winner's bracket. This is going to be our Master Protoss 5-year-old versus our Master Zerg qbBy. Both these guys have went undefeated so far. One of these guys is going to continue on into the finals. The other one will have to go down to the loser bracket and work their way back up. And Don, who do we have where?
Spawning at the top right-hand side, we have our possible police officer on a sting operation, the Blue Protoss 5-year-old. Just beat out our veteran Jetrix and actually beat out RDG Ogna in a game that I will have to watch as soon as the VODs are up there on YogiTime.com. And spotting at the bottom left, we have our green Zerg looking creepy as ever, qbBy, with probably the most second-place finishes here at YogiTime, I believe. Just cannot seem to get past Cham. I keep rooting for him every time they play because I do want to see him take a finals off of Cham. But they've given us some great ZVZ finals though.
Oh yeah.
Like the one Baneling that saved the day and so many beautiful games.
Possible sting operation. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about that. I'm supposed to hold my cool, right. But it's not going to happen. So.
Oh yeah, for all of those who are wondering what that means, I've decided that 5-year-old is an undercover cop, possibly actually working for Chris Hansen on Dateline in an esports sting operation using Yogi Time as a cover.
Yeah, so if he ever asks you to meet him anywhere after a tournament, just walk away, man.
When he posts hearts, you walk away. Okay? I can't do that voice right, but you all know what I'm going for. If you're old enough to know what I'm going for. So, see, spawning pool before hatch here for our Zerg player. Let's see, Probe's just trying to run around. I actually think he's trying to get drones to be pulled off the line, but qbBy isn't going to do that. He's just going to go ahead and lay his hatch while he's not being blocked.
Yeah.
Take that. We do have the Forge up now. Looks like Protoss is going to go Nexus before Cannon.
Well, he saw the timing. He knows where it's at. His opponent doesn't know where he's at yet, so he's got he's got the time.
Well, his opponent knows, and he's rallying 6 lanes across the map, but that cannon's going to be done by the time they get there. With that placement, he could run the long way around the Nexus and only take a few shots. That gateway's definitely going to help out, try and push the Zerglings into the cannon a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
He shouldn't be able to get anything done with these 6 lanes, really. He should pull back as soon as he gets a cannon shot. And even the Probe's just following the Zerglings. It's not even scared, trying to blend in. Maybe they'll think he has 7 lanes.
Yeah. And he does know at this point that he made the right decision on where to rally to.
And the Roach Warren just now going up for him as well.
And we have a complete wall here, so nothing's going to go by. Well, wait.
Oh. Now the Zerglings do turn around and try and catch his probe. They finally figured out he's not one of them.
Yeah.
Do we have a full wall off here? Oh yeah, it was just in case. Threw that gateway up.
Yeah.
It's always good to be safe.
Yeah. It's the condom of the Forge fast expand.
Yeah. It's a Forge semi-fast expand. SFE. That's what we call it. And that's what I call it, and everyone calls it that now. Got it? Alright. So let's see, we got 4 roaches on the way here for our Zerg player. Not too heavy a committal here. We're still just sitting on 1 gas, so it's not going to go for any kind of huge on-win play here. It doesn't look like.
Yeah. We don't have speed going yet, so we're not going to get any lings that can run through these cannons.
Even the second cannon coming up for safety. So even if he tries to poke with these roaches, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Cybercore is on the way, still sitting on 1 gas for our Protoss player as well.
Which is a little bit strange, because there's not many Protoss builds that are not gas heavy.
Yeah. Would actually kind of think he's leaning to check out what the Zerg's doing, seeing if he's going for a quick third, see if he can take one himself.
Yeah.
Which
this probe isn't going to get a chance to talk about it.
And actually, still not spreading creep for qbBy, sitting on 1 queen so far.
Targeting down 1 cannon right now, one cannon down. Still applying just Just continually applying some pressure here, working on that second cannon now.
On the third one does complete though, that should push this back realistically.
He seems to want to really be getting some aggressive play going. I'm really surprised at that spot. Gonna go ahead and start popping some shots over here. Gonna have to pull back and deal with this zealot real quick.
Oh, next cannon does finish, so that harassment on the forge is gonna go ahead and end. And actually, we had a little bit of a slowdown there from qbBy. He just stopped making anything for a while. Does go up to 4 gases now as well. This Protoss is just now getting up his first gas at his natural. Still sitting at only 1 in his main. Warp gate is going to finish, but...
And he had good pylon placement on that high ground, because that is going to give vision to that cannon in case he tries to poke at it again like that in that corner.
It's really smart by our 5-year-old. I'm going to keep saying that because I just find it funny now. Going up to 3 gates here. And actually forward rallying the stalker coming out of this gateway. It's a little bit interesting.
There you go.
Spine coming up defensively just in case. We have the zealot poking up, trying to do a little bit, see what's going on. And he's been hitting some really nice injects with his queen at his natural.
qbBy throws the question mark out. Question mark back. I think right now 5-year-old's a little bit like concerned, like what's going on? Why is there only 2 bases here? Oh,
yeah.
We do have the spine that's not quite in the ground yet. Queen's going to be pulled. Now we do have the spine down. We do see the spire going up, so it looks like I think qbBy wants this one over with.
Yeah, it looks like it. He doesn't seem to want to invest very much. Throwing down a couple more spines and a couple Evo chambers just in case Protoss tries anything funny.
But I think he wants in the air quick and wants to harass this game out.
It's just really kind of strange play from both of our players, to be honest. Evo chambers drop. First Immortals on the way. And we have primarily Stalkers coming out for 5-year-olds, so muted play shouldn't do too much. Especially since we already have Forge Tech, he can throw down some cannon in his mineral lines if he needs to.
Oh, as we did have a run by qbBy through the main, so he could get with the overseer, so he could get a quick look at what's going on.
Okay, you're freaking me out. I thought there were wings in the base. So I'm sitting here, I'm staring at his base.
Oh, Don, you're in the wrong game.
Yeah. We're just casting completely different games right there.
Oh, qbBy putting a second roach warrant down?
He's really... I don't understand what's going on with him today.
Is he wanting speed and tunneling at the same time?
Oh, that's a nice spot for his spine crawler. It covers the ramp from the high ground. Use that overlord to dump creep so he could put it there.
That's a good idea.
Really cool. That Wallen's forcing everything to run directly that way.
And we're going to see how he responds, because that observer should have clearly seen. We are seeing the cannons going down at the back.
Yeah, he saw Mutas fly directly across. They might get there in time to cancel out that cannon. But we have a lot of stalkers here as well, so they shouldn't do much. I'm really giving this game to 5-year-old right now.
This is interesting, but look
He's
how much,
covering all of
look how much money 5-year-old is riding right now.
Yeah, I don't think he quite knows what to do. This is really strange stuff. Oh, it just flies right past the cannons with the mutas actually, but they're gonna get trapped back here now.
Let's see. They can't hit that. They can't hit that. Oh yeah, they can. He should be able to do a swing down. We got no cannons going up at the natural.
Oh, we have a push here going on qbBy's base. Sentries try and wall off so the Zerglings can't get us around. Able to poke in a little bit. Doesn't get too much done with it though. Forward pylon's finishing up now, so we'll see. He'll probably get a warp in, try and push in again. And those mutas are stuck all the way back behind 5-year-old
are moving
base.
back again though. Coming back at the mineral line. Here's the mutes. Again,
There's enough stalkers there.
He's got 17 workers so far.
He really needed to just pull those home while he had the chance.
Yeah, and now he's bringing some from the bottom side. he's just going to keep harassing this along. See, as both of these guys are getting their thirds up. And here he comes right up to the natural. Here comes more workers gone. And it looks like we started to see... no, it finished up, so it looks like he's probably going to try to get blink so he can try to deal with these. How many workers is that so far? 25 workers killed. Whew. That's a whole saturation point.
We have Templar tech now coming down from our Protoss player as well. Let's see, third base finished up for our Zerg. He has a macro hatch starting right now on his base. He's starting to come back into it. It was just a really strange opening.
And just for all you strange racists out there, this is the white Templar, not the dark Templar, you freaking weirdos.
Freaking weirdos, and then you hear the lighter.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest thing.
Hey, I never said I wasn't weird. I'm just not racist. You know?
I really want to do that now. I want to say weirdo. And do that because it sounds cool, like, together.
Oh, it looks like he's going straight for this cannon this time. He's like, screw it, I've got the power. Look at there, it takes him out. And he's just got, and look at all those lings sitting down about the 4 o'clock position. He's continuing to keep this guy just running in circles right now, not really knowing the best way to handle anything.
Yeah, we just, oh my god, this is actually turning out into a really good game for qbBy.
Yeah.
Well, even starting off as strange as it did, he's locked the Protoss down on 2 bases. Realistically, he can take his 4th right now and not really have to worry about it. I'm not too sure why he hasn't. Starting to miss some injects, too. Usually he's really good with those larva injects.
Yeah, I don't think he's taking this one all that seriously. I think, like, look right here. I mean, this is just a, I can take you. Nice blink out there.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Immortal gets left by itself. These Immortals are they good? One does fall. There goes the other one. First batch of stalkers are gone.
Root his way through this.
Look at this. They're trying to blink out good blink micro, but he is just getting more and more power, taking his 4th right around that, bringing in more mutes as well.
Decided blank is the plural of blink. Just now. And we do have Storm done right now.
Oh,
I kind of wish he knows there's not any cannons right there in the main. I wish he'd pull those mutas over and try and pick up that Templar Archives. Storm is going to ruin his day with Ling Muta. Yeah. And looks like he's going to try and push back into the natural, but there's still really no defense here either. We're going to see a Stalker warp in here pretty quick, try and take care of this, but...
Yeah, more workers getting pulled, and this time they're saying, you know what, we're going to try to take this natural down.
Yeah, and he's going to at least take the shields off, if not get the whole thing. Stalkers do blink down.
At this point, he's going to let it go. Ooh, that's a big toss.
Forcing back on 1 base right now.
2 bases. He's got 1 more.
Oh, he does have his 3rd. That one doesn't count. Okay, I can't see it.
Yeah. So he's on 4. His 4th is just now finished up, as he's continuing to just play this harassing game that everyone hates to face against the Zerg. Nobody likes to face this, you know.
He has a really low drone count, though, sitting at 51 right now. He only just barely restarted drone production. So 51 drones to 52 probes, even with all those lost by our Protoss player.
Yeah, but the money invested in it is just unbelievable. He went from, and there's some storms hitting right there.
Oh, nice.
And some blink outs.
Oh, he's going to have enough to pick off these stalkers. Look, there's no stalker there with full health.
And he is pushing some forward, pulling some back, going right after this Archon. Archon down, going after more workers. And now he's like, you know what, I don't like these cannons. Didn't like your placement. I'm going to get them out of the way if you don't mind.
And is he going to go straight to the mineral line again, going to pick off even more probes?
He is continually doing that. What does that put us up to at this point? 43 workers he has killed off this game. As he has forced fiveyearold to continually make probes. I mean, right now, this amazing oversaturation on his natural. He's coming. There's nothing really left here on his main. He's pulling Lings up to the front. These guys can blink away and be fine. But
he's even going to lose his third base here, too.
Yeah.
There's just nothing left to defend it.
Yeah, this is...
He had double the supply for a reserve player right now, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's almost mined out in his main completely. I mean, there's just so little there. He's really only mining what might be the equivalent of a third of a base left. What would you say, somewhere even less than a third? Maybe a fourth left? On
Maybe.
Yeah. And
really, there's... Let's see.
And he's still got a butt ton of Zerglings down here, and this observer sees it, knows to blink it away, getting out of there.
There's less than 500 minerals now in his main base. He's got about 6,000 at his natural, like all together.
It's just
it's looking really bad, and he's out of gas as well. Can't even warp in big rounds of stalkers right now. Can't bring any more High Templar into this.
Yeah. At this point, it's just qbBy waiting for, like he's waiting for his infestors now. Bringing in some more Lings.
I really don't see a way for a Protoss player to get back into this, though, unless qbBy makes a giant misstep. This is going to be really hard to come back from. Still sitting on 2 probes in each gas right here in his main.
Yeah.
For a Protoss player.
Moving up to Hive as well, and I think even some major mistakes, I mean, he could afford, because right now he just... his opponent's getting close to the point of not being able to, like, there's only so much more you can spend before you have to spend it on a Nexus somewhere. And
yeah, he doesn't have much money left. He knows that. He really, I don't see any way for him to secure another base anymore either.
No,
just doesn't have enough with trying to defend from the mutas, and he's putting up a couple more cannons. But we've already seen qbBy does not care about cannons.
Yeah. At this point, you know, he's just, look at this, he's just rallying, just waiting for him to try to take a third. He knows that at this point, what is it, the main is down to, there's 40 on that patch, 15, alright, the main mine's out in about 10 seconds, the natural mine's out in maybe a couple minutes, trying to move up to Colossus Tech. I have no idea why.
That's not even possible right now.
Yeah, he can't afford it, and that isn't going to help you with this mute harassment that's going on. So I'm not even sure what that would even be for.
I guess it's to deal with all the Lings, but I don't know.
But he's been dealing with the Lings just fine between storms and Mist Storm did hit the back end, but not much. Does get a read, seeing that full mine out.
And Protoss is maybe on half the base. So many probes on that one mineral line too.
Yeah, and I just can't. I don't know what this Colossus Tech was even for.
He might just be an autopilot.
Yeah, he's putting up a Stargate now, which isn't going to help him either because he doesn't have the money for it. And right now, he's going to start pushing out some.
I think he has the saying wrong. It's supposed to be Win Behind Dark Shine, not Win Behind Void Ray.
Yeah. Storm's hitting again.
Nice little storm takes some Lings, but there's just too much here.
Yeah.
Full energy infestors, 6 of them.
Here we go.
7 of them.
This is going to be the final push. There's just nothing left.
He needs to move those roaches so the Lings can get in.
Yeah.
And just tosses infested Terrans out.
Yeah, I don't think he's even remotely worried about it anymore.
Nice storm on the infested Terran.
Yeah, really nice storm. And these
5-year-old isn't even blink microing, and we know he has nice blink mechanics.
He's too busy blinking up here against the mutes on the high ground, and the low ground's just getting decimated. Storms do hit there, and 5-year-old has to work his way back up as qbBy puts him down.
We got qbBy in another finals here at Yogi-san.
I think this is his time.
Yeah, I really do.
Like
I really wanted to be while Cham was here.
Alright, and once again, if I haven't said it enough, go to IvD Yogi Time, click some links. Remember, 70% of that goes right back into the paying tournaments. 30% is supporting patients with cancer. They're gamers. So you're doing a good thing one way or the other, getting money into y'all's pockets and helping people up. So click some links, click some of the ads on the side, move things around, help us get all of this extra money so we can have bigger payouts. As you know, Friday we are having a $15 payout for first place and $5 for second place. So please check that out. And while we are waiting for a moment, there is one game ahead of when 5-year-old can play again. We will give y'all some music to listen to for a second. So we will be back.